Hey guys, it's Kathy Zilski. Welcome to I'm just going to say it. It's a little live video you're not seeing it live, but I wanted to just talk to you directly about my upcoming 30 Days of Thankful project because November is nigh and I am going to be doing this project for, I believe it's the 7th year. So I just wanted to give you guys a couple tips and pointers and share a few things with you because this little project can be anything you want. But the cool thing about it for me, and it always has been, it is kind of a way to ground myself before the madness of the holidays. And this album, I started doing it as an antidote to holiday madness because it was a year where I just wasn't feeling it and my attitude was it was in the crapper. And I decided I'm going to change that. I'm going to just think about things big and small that I'm grateful for. And that is how this project was born. Now, these two albums right here are digital books that I did, but I'm gonna slide those out for a second because we're gonna start at the beginning. This little album, well, let's see, it's not gonna focus there. This little album really was the start. And if you guys have followed me on my blog for any time, you probably remember it because this initially was something that I did on my blog, and all it was you're gonna print a photo or take a photo and write one thing that you're grateful for every day. This was me using my handwriting, super excited that I was not afraid, right? I'm not afraid of my handwriting, people. I just like computer journaling. But this was the first year, and it was so cool to do this project because it really did what I wanted it to do. And one of the things too that I want to say, because I've had people ask me, well, Kelly, I mean, what am I going to write about? Isn't it the same thing every year? Well, yeah. I mean, there are things that I'm going to write about every year. I'm going to write about being thankful for my husband and that he's stuck around all these years. I'm going to be thankful about my children. But there's all kinds of other things that you can be thankful for as well. And they don't have to be big, okay? That's a key here. Small things, right? Family game night. Someone who rakes my leaves. Excuse me. Not the deepest writing and not the most extensive. You gotta get that, right? Simple, easy. And again, this was my first album that I did, and after it was done, I was like, dude, I'm hooked. I love it. Look, I'm very meta here. I'm thankful for doing this project. So that was 2012. So I've done other projects since then. I went on years, let's see here, I'll share this one with you. I decided one year just to take digital templates and I do design digital and printables every year, but I made 2 books via Artifact Uprising. These are their soft cover. I think it's like 5.5 by 5.5. And this too, I'll open this one. It was use the templates and record something every day and, drop in a photo and journal. And the thing that was cool about doing it this way, this kind of really fits into, your digital lifestyle, right? So all of these images came from other sources. Most of them came from my iPhone at the time. And so for me, I was documenting on Instagram, and then I would write it on Instagram. I would copy that text right from Instagram and use it in my album. I did the same thing with this book. I just love the digital book. In fact, I think this was the year I started out. Yeah, this was 2014. So I started out doing a traditional album, it's a 4x4 template. And then as I got further into it, I thought, you know what? I'm just going to go back and I'm going to take everything that I did and pop it into one of these 5x5 books. And again, I love the results. Oh yeah, this was made for me by someone, and I'm sorry guys, I don't have a bee dance this year. It's been a crazy fall. Maybe next year. But the point is, this is simple stuff. Simple, not overthinking it. Be grateful. This was a post about, or an entry about my work. This was an entry about my health. This was an entry, again, about work. So whenever I'm out during the month of November, I keep my phone with me and I document. So there's that. And now the thing is, I also teach a class that is on my website, and people wonder, well, Kathy, what's the difference with this class? The only difference with the class is you get all the materials to make a very specific 6x4 album, and you get the inspiration piece. So there's a lot more in that class about documenting gratitude and giving you ideas on how to make this project interesting. Also, it includes all the digital instruction for those people who want to try to do the computer journaling. So that's the class. It's kind of a completely self-contained thing. And I didn't feel the need to do another one because it's really just going to be repetitive and more of the same thing. And then this was last year's where I got a little minky. I decided I'm going to, leave the book behind, but then came in and again just kept repeating the same format. And that's this year's book that I'm going to be doing too. And I don't have those templates printed out yet because I haven't started printing, because I'm going to do it digitally in print. Again, very simple. One photo, one entry. A lot of things repeat, but also, I was thankful I figured out something that my teenager would eat every day. I was thankful that I was able to go visit my best friend in Seattle. Whatever's going on in your life every day, if you look for something, I'm thinking you're going to find it. You're going to find something to be grateful for. So that is the project in a nutshell. You can do this so many ways. You could make a bunch of shipping tags, or buy a big thing of, the oversized tags, and just document something every day, handwrite it, take a little photo. Maybe you have one of those cute little Instax, cameras, and slap it together. Or you could do something like this. At the very minimum, one thing that you could do is just use your social media, every day. Document something, give it a hashtag, 30 Days of Thankful. If you put a CZ, 30 Days of Thankful, then I can see what you're doing very easily. And then if you want, do something with it. If you don't want, don't do anything with it. But you can at least have that attitude of gratitude every day. And that's it. I just wanted to do a quick post video. I know my voice audio might not sound as good as it does in my recorded tutorials. That's because, people, I'm talking into an iPhone right now. The very iPhone that will help me document. And yes, this is an iPhone photo, people. It's amazing, literally, what these phones will do. But I hope you want to join in. If you have any questions at all, let me know. I'm going to be posting every week on my blog in November. Plus, I'm going to be sharing my daily gratitudes on my CZ Design Instagram account, because it just, again, it gives me that focus and centering and really reminds me, oh, there it is again. See, I'm thankful for doing the project. So I hope this gives you just a quick peek at different ways that you could approach this. And I hope you join in. It's a fun project, guys. All right, have a great day.